What's your name? How old are you? And which course do you take?
I'm 10. I'm 19. One more week, then I'll be 20.
Okay.
And I'm studying construction engineering.
And why did you choose this course?
I didn't really choose it, but I didn't have a choice that time. So I just wanted to get out of my country somehow. Then I saw HAMK as the best opportunity, and Finland has the best education system, so why not Finland?
So where are you from?
Kosovo.
Kosovo? Yes.
You
There.
don't know where it is.
Yes, I know. You had civil war over there.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Like, between countries.
Okay. I know a little.
Just a little, okay.
Yeah. Did you have any kind of counseling or career guidance there?
Before coming here? No.
Yes.
No.
No. Okay.
Not at all.
All right. So you decide to come here to leave your country, but do you like what you are doing here?
Yes, absolutely.
Can you tell us a little bit more?
Yeah, sure. Like, I'm in the second year of studying now, and it's going pretty well so far. Like, the course, like in the first year, the courses weren't that much into details and stuff. We were just learning the basic stuff. But now in the second year, like, we're going into details, and it's really good. The environment is pretty good.
Yeah. So you, in the second year, you do something practical
We haven't started anything practical yet.
yet.
But we sort of divide what we're going to study between structural steel, for example, and environmental. So we get to choose one of those.
Okay. And how about your family? Did they influence you somehow?
Oh, a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
They live there.
Yeah, yeah.
And your friends?
Yeah, of course.
How could you say yes? Tell us they influenced you. What did they do and so on?
Well, first of all, like, my family is paying for this whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, well, they support me the whole time. Not just like with a finance thing, but also like a moral support and this kind of stuff. Like the whole time that, yeah, you can do it easily and this kind of stuff.
And about your friends, are there anybody else here with you, or
Not
who did choose the same course or had the same decision to come?
No, not really. Like, from my country, there's no one that I knew that time. But now there are some people from my country. But that time, no. There was only one guy from my hometown. I met him just some days before coming here, and he kind of told me like what is Finland about and this HAMK and everything.
What are your long-range career objectives?
Well, right now I want to be a construction engineer and build some skyscrapers or something like that.
Yes.
But
Do you think you are going to live here for the rest of your life, or you're gonna go back to Kosovo?
Yeah, that's a big thing. Like, not in Kosovo, not to go back there, but I'm thinking of Germany, because I might go for exchange next year. So I'm thinking of like being settled there.
And which is more important to you, the money or the type of the job?
The type of the job, if you don't love what you're doing, then there is no sense in that.
Yes, I agree with you. I tell this to my students all the time. What do you consider to be your greatest strength and weakness?
Oh, this question is always asking the job interviews.
Yes,
I always get
yes.
stuck in here. Well, I can consider myself as a hard-working person. I can motivate others to do stuff. But the weakness of mine, I don't know. Sometimes I procrastinate too much. I just leave things.
Yes, I do.
Then I have to do them the night before the deadline or something like that.
Yeah, I do sometimes the same. you have only 2 years here, yes? The second year. You are starting the second year now.
Yeah.
In the last year, could you describe your most rewarding experience here in HAMK?
Most rewarding.
Yeah.
I can say when I applied for tutoring, to be a tutor. Yeah, I chose to be a tutor for the new students and also for the exchange students.
Yes.
And I think that is the most rewarding thing because like that is kind of connected to this year because the new students just came like in September and the exchange students as well, and I got to know like a lot of people and we shared some experiences and stuff.
That's great.
It was really good.
But so you are a tutor now,
Mm-hmm.
and can you tell us
It's
what
fun.
do you do?
It's fun. Like we get together, we party, we play sports, we study sometimes together. Yeah, of course. But it's really fun, like knowing people from a lot of countries.
All right. How do you work under pressure?
Easily.
Easily?
I don't crack under pressure.
Yes,
No.
I can see you are a little bit under pressure now.
Yeah, sort of.
I chose you because you are very communicative. Okay, how do you describe the ideal jobs for you following graduation?
Oh,
Oh,
well, the job, you gotta be a bit lucky in here, at least in Finland, to get a job because you have to speak the language first of all. Well, so far I'm doing so great with the Finnish, but it's that you gotta have a lot of connections in here. Like you gotta know people if you want to go somewhere and work. Because everywhere that you go and you apply for a job, they will ask you like, do you know anyone that works in here? And you're like, no, I don't know anyone. Okay, then it's gonna be a bit difficult for you, but still, we can give you a shot.
it's hard.
I think it's everywhere like that. I don't know.
I don't think so.
No.
What major problem have you encountered, and how did you deal with it?
In here, in Finland.
Yes, in
Or-
your you can say your life there in Kosovo,
Okay.
here at HAMK.
Oh, well, I don't know what to say. Okay, in HAMK, there was this course called mechanics. It was such a pain to take that course. Like it took me a while to get through that, but that was easily done after a few hours of studying and having like a mental break.
Stop partying and study.
Yeah, for like 2 weeks in a row. Not that good of a decision, but no, I don't know. Some hard stuff that I've been through.
Only mechanics.
Yeah, I mean, with the help of the family and friends, I've gone through everything easily.
Okay. What have you learned from your mistakes?
Oh, okay. I learned how did I do those mistakes, and I tried to fix them.
To fix.
Yeah.
Okay, and never go back.
No,
Do it
like
back.
I either win or I learn. I never lose.
Yeah. Okay. Ken, you can ask.
What college subjects did you like least and why? College subjects.
Okay, so as I told you earlier, mechanics was like the worst.
Mechanics.
That thing. It was hard. It was hard. Like even though I passed the course and I did really good there, but still it was a bit. I had to put some effort in that. But except for that, there was also this course called concrete work. Like the course was okay, but the teacher wasn't that good, and it made me feel that maybe the course is not that good also. But besides that, it was cool like the whole year.
And if you could make changes, what changes would you do in your college or in your university?
Why?
And why?
I don't know. Yeah, there's this thing that bothers me sometimes. I would like to You know when they call people to get in the university at the first time? I'd like to call people from the Western Europe as well, because it's people mostly from the eastern part of the world, like Russia and then the Asian countries. But from Western Europe, there is just a few people in here, and well, it's really international in here, but that's why I don't know if there can be any changes. Maybe this thing from 8 to 4 that we have classes, it's a bit like too stressed. Yeah, maybe it can be from 9 to 3, it's better like that. 8 to 4 is a bit too much, but besides that, everything is okay.
You told us the subjects you like less.
Mm-hmm.
What are the subjects you like most?
Okay, Finnish.
Finnish.
Yeah, Finnish, I love it. We have had like 5 courses. Like, we're gonna have a course after this meeting, and it's been great so far. Like, I learned a lot of things, and then like besides that, because Finnish is like sometimes like optional thing.
Yeah.
So, but besides that, I can say load bearing structures. It's one where we calculate the wind that is going through your building and snow and rain and this kind of stuff.
Good.
It was challenging.
Yeah.
That's why I loved it.
So you like to be challenged?
In some way, yes.
Yes. Good.
Yeah. Otherwise, it will be boring.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Life itself is a challenge.
Of course.
Yes. Ioni.
Don't you think Finnish is hard, difficult?
Not really.
No?
No.
What language do you speak in Kosovo?
Albanian. Like 95% of the population speaks Albanian, and then there's 5% which speaks Serbian and some other Turkish and some other languages.
Can you speak a little bit for us?
Albanian.
Yes.
Yeah. What do we want to do? Do you know that Albanian is considered as one of the most difficult languages to learn?
No, I didn't.
Well, now you do.
I'm an English teacher. I love languages.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking you. Let me see. Tell something like, hello, my name is Tanana, and I'm
Okay.
Tanana years old.
Okay, I'll say that. Përshëndetje, unë jam Blen Halilaj, jam 19 vjeç dhe jam prej Kosovës.
Oh my God.
So,
Okay.
are you willing to travel?
Of course.
Oh,
All the time.
Brazil?
Yeah, someday, of course.
What do you know about Brazil?
Well, everything I know about Brazil is because of football.
Yeah.
Because I watch a lot of football, and in 2014 was the World Cup in Brazil.
Yes.
And wait, I know some cities like Rio de Janeiro, and I don't know if Sao Paulo is a city.
Paulo.
Is it?
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
Oof.
Because it's a state
biggest
and
one.
a state, yeah, and a city.
In a city.
too.
Okay.
And the biggest one.
The biggest
Brazil.
one, São Paulo.
Brazil.
All right.
Yeah. So,
It's really hot in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In São Paulo?
So.
So.
Okay.
Brazil.
What do you consider so?
Look, I have a map here.
Okay, let me see.
Brazil is that big.
Mm,
We live here. In
All
the
right.
extreme. Then
Northeast.
closest
to Finland.
to Africa.
The
All right.
closest
Yes,
point
the
to Africa.
yes. And São Paulo is here, more or less.
Ah, okay. It's
Here is very hot.
in the upper part.
Yes, and here
So,
not so
okay.
much. The south, sometimes happens, not snow, but big rocks of ice.
Okay.
I don't know how to say
Rainstorm. Oh wait, no.
no.
I knew the word, but I forgot it.
I don't know.
Yes, granizo in Portuguese we say chuva de granizo. Yeah. You have to know because sometimes, well, maybe you are going to build.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, I know that.
Yes.
I've been hit by that like a lot of times.
Yeah.
Every time I went to school, it would be like that.
Yeah,
I would have to
okay.
run.
Yeah.
What is most important to you in your job?
Well, since I'm going to build some houses and stuff, it's gonna be important that people don't get crushed under that. So the human life is important there. So the stability of the building should be really strong. And then these side effects like rain, wind, and snow, they shouldn't affect your building. Otherwise, you're gonna go to jail or somewhere worse. And you don't want that, of course. You have to be loyal. You have to be really trustworthy. If you say that you're gonna do something, you do it, and you do it in time. Because especially in Finland, time is a really valuable thing. Maybe you've seen they're really strict about time and everything. So.
And in what kind of work environment are you most comfortable?
Work environment.
Work environment.
I don't know. International work environment.
Yes.
Yeah, I would love that. 'Cause speaking only in your language is sometimes a bit of boring, and you want to try some new things. So why not speak in English or Portuguese sometimes?
Yes. As you like to learning language, you could learn more and more and more.
Of course.
Yes. How many languages do you speak? Albanian,
Okay.
English,
Finnish, I can say that I can speak some Finnish.
some Finnish.
Some German I can understand, not speak fluently, but I can talk some stuff. Some Serbian maybe,
Yeah.
but besides that, I don't think I can speak.
Okay. Much
Some
more.
Spanish, I know some Spanish.
Yeah.
Because I watch, every football match I watch it in Spanish commentary. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm starting to get it.
Yeah. So you speak more than us.
Do you think your grades are a good indication of our academic achievement?
Yeah, of course. They are a big indication.
Yeah.
Because, of course, if you cheat and you get some good grade, that doesn't count. But if you get your good grade because you have worked hard, then that will pay off at the end of the day. And your employer will know that you know your stuff and you have good grades there, so it's gonna be a big help in the future.
If you didn't like engineering,
Mhm.
which other course would you like to do?
From the beginning of my life, as a child, my dream at first was to be an astronaut.
Oh,
But then it got crushed because there is no schools about that in my country. Then I wanted to be a footballer. That didn't happen because I got injured. And then I chose engineering. So I think these three are the things that I would like to do. But astronaut is also about engineering and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe some entrepreneur or something like that.
Yeah.
Own some business.
Yes. Tell us about a little bit about it. Which
Okay.
kind of business?
Right now everything is related to engineering, but okay, besides that, I would like to own a football club, for example.
Oh.
Yeah. And get some Brazilian players in my team. 'Cause, they're one of the best, of course.
Very good. Okay. I hope you have a great future, a successful future
Thank you
in
very much.
engineering. Maybe I can see you building your very famous. Yes.
Yeah, hopefully someday.
Skyscraper. Oh.
Remember this interview
Yeah.
when you
Become very
become
famous.
very famous.
Yes.
I'm gonna need the footage of this video.
So, done. And then, what's her name?
Blend.
Blend. That's
Blend.
her. Thank you very much.
Thank you for inviting me and choosing me somehow to
Yes.
talk about this stuff.
Yes, yes. Obrigado.
De nada.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Thank
you
you
for
so
your
much.
attention. Thank you for your interview.
It's been a pleasure. 20 minutes. Okay. So now I can ask you.
You can ask me.
Okay.
Yes, you can ask.
Yes.
Yeah. This is conversation, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's put the pressure on you guys.
Okay, yes.
For how long have you been in Finland?
2 months. We are leaving on December 12th.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you like it so far in here?
Yes, I'd like to be here forever in
Really?
my life. Yes.
Okay.
Me
Not
too.
here in HAMK. Yes, I liked it. Brazil is a little bit hard to live nowadays, especially for me. I have 2 kids, and it's difficult to raise them
Yeah.
there. So here could be a good place to live.
It's a bit colder in here, but
Yes, yes, but you can handle.
Yeah.
Put lots of clothes.
Of clothes, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Have you visited any places in here?
Here in only Helsinki, but we went to Oslo, London,
São Petersburgo, Stockholm.
Stockholm.
I'm going to Stockholm next week.
Yes!
Yes!
Ah,
Oh, great.
I love it. He loved it. Yes, he already.
Yes.
Yes, it was very good.
Okay. But you didn't go to Lapland?
No.
No.
Not close.
Not yet.
No.
Not yet, okay.
Yeah.
That's
Maybe,
promising.
but it's a little bit expensive.
It is. I think everything in here is a bit expensive.
Yes. Our money's ending.
Ah, okay. I know that feeling. I know that feeling.
We have to go back to Brazil to get more money. So,
Yeah, I'm doing the same. Like on 19th of December, I'm going to Kosovo to
yeah.
get a bit recharged.
Yeah. Are you going to spend the holidays there?
Yeah. No place like home.
Yeah. You can